Hey guys, what's going on? Insidious Swede back again here for another YouTube video, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new Tokyo Ghoul art book that came out not too long ago. Now I first figured I'd show off the same art book but in Japanese. I already actually got this art book about, I'd say, 3 or 4 months ago. I can't quite remember, but here it is, the Tokyo Ghoul Zakki art book. It's a very well-sized, kind of like pocket edition art book with a beautiful cover. And after flipping through not only this copy, but also the English copy that I'll show off in just a second, I noticed that there's no difference between the two. It doesn't seem like there's any extras added to the English version, and it doesn't seem like there was anything removed from the Japanese version. So if you have this copy of the Zakki art book, it's literally the exact same. So if you have this, unless you want to get the size upgrade, the English version may not be worth it to you. So to show you what I'm talking about in English, they decided to actually give us a double-sized hardcover of the same art book. That's why we're kind of zoomed out for this video so I can get the whole thing in frame. So yeah, as you can see here, it's exactly the same. The only difference is it being double the size, as you can see, or at least double the size. And it's also a hardback, which is pretty cool. If you want to get this for retail price, it's going to cost you $25 US, 34 Canadian, and 17 in the UK. It comes with 200 full-color illustrations, plus never-before-seen sketches and notes from Tokyo Ghoul creator Sui Ishida, which is pretty cool. Again, I'm pretty sure all of that is in this one as well. Although the difference being is, unless you can read Japanese, you can actually read this version. All the text is in English, so that could be a very big selling point. I personally got this copy for 50% off at a local bookstore having a holiday sale, as they tend to do. Otherwise, I was probably going to hold off on buying this because, again, I already had this copy. But again, for $12.50 for a double-sized hardcover of Tokyo Ghoul art, it was really hard to say no, and so I decided to pick it up. So let's pull off the dust jacket really quick. There's the inside flap if you wanted to see that. And again, this is the same. At least, I'm glad I noticed this with the Japanese version as well. I'm glad they decided to give the inside a different cover than from the actual dust jacket. Sometimes with these, or really any book that has a dust jacket, they usually just reprint the same cover. So at least here, although it's kind of the same, really, but at least it's a bit different, a bit more unique, which is always nice. Here's the spine if you wanted to see, same Tokyo Ghoul font. Illustrations, Zakki, Sui Ishida. Here is the back as well. So the first thing you're going to notice, and I'm probably not going to go through every single page, but I figured I'd show off some of the artwork. As you're going to notice, the first handful of pages, you're going to get the standard volume cover art in the front here, which is pretty cool. Going back here is volume 6. Just going back a few more pages, volume 8, and it goes all the way to the end of the standard Tokyo Ghoul series. So let's go on to that really quick. Here's 14, and I do believe, yeah, it doesn't do the Tokyo Ghoul recovers yet. Although these might be, no, these are different. These are different color page illustrations, which are pretty cool. All these look really great. Especially in the blown up format. I'll give it that. You know, there is some merit to having this in double the size. It really does emphasize the beautiful artwork of Sui Ishida. Just fantastic stuff in here. All of them seem to be colored in. So in some art books, you might notice some pages are color, others are black and white. This one does seem to be all in color, which is pretty cool. And then occasionally you'll get the sides where it kind of has some other writing describing different things. Here's talking about chapter 63, which seems pretty interesting there if you want to read that. Here's some more covers or illustrations. And yeah, I say it's a pretty good art book if you ask me. I do have a few now in my collection. I still might give the edge to my favorite art book being Takahiko Inoue's Water as my favorite art book, but this one's probably a close second if you're gonna ask me to rank my art books. It's a really great one. If you haven't owned any version of this and can get it for a good deal again during the holiday season, maybe you can find it for half off, 25% off. I would definitely recommend giving it a shot, especially if you love the manga as I do. So yeah, great book here. I'll leave some artwork undiscovered to you guys if you don't want to see it all in this video. But yeah, great stuff. Tokyo Ghoul, Zakki, illustrations, nice book. Glad to have it in the collection. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you were, if you're on the fence about buying it or not, this helped make up your mind. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. But until next time, my name is Insidious Swede. Take care.